Hey everybody, Daniel Fusco here. Welcome to today's 2-minute message. So we all have emotions. And for many of us, unfortunately, we have strong emotions. I know for me, I'm all Italian from the East Coast, from New Jersey. And so I know what it's like to have loud, emotional people around me. My whole family, that's just who we were. Why would you want to have a normal volume conversation when you can scream and yell at each other and love each other and get mad at each other and then hug and kiss and go ahead and do it again the next day? That was the way that I was raised. But we all also know what it's like, unfortunately, for our emotions to get the best of us and to drive wedges into our relationship, to create havoc in our relationships. One of the things that I want to talk with you about today is how do we deal with our emotions. Now, here's the first thing. Don't trust your emotions. I like to say it this way, that all of our emotions are our own personal Judas. If you know the Bible, Judas was the person who betrayed Jesus, where Jesus ended up getting crucified. And so our emotions have a tendency to betray us. Why? Because when our emotions get flared up, oftentimes we're not thinking through the situation in all that it could be. We get focused on something, and then before we know it, this thing that is not that big gets blown out of proportion. So don't trust your emotions. Second, when you find yourself getting emotional, you might want to just make a mental note of it. Like, hey, I'm getting really emotional right now. And you might want to have a little cooling off period. Me and my wife, Lynn, do this all the time. Sometimes we'll just have a disagreement. It's always my fault. We both know that. But when that happens, we take a moment just to kind of catch our breath because we don't want to respond to each other with strong emotions. We want to be able to talk to one another. So a cooling off period is your friend. And then finally, third, listen, don't believe everything you feel. It's really simple. Don't believe everything you feel. You got to run your feelings through a fact checker. And oftentimes what goes on is we get into a moment, and in the heat of a moment, something flashes up. But really, if you think about it, you're like, I can't believe I really thought that about that person. So don't trust your emotions. Now listen, first, let's share this video. We all know people, and maybe we could have some fun. You might want to share it to your parents, share it to your spouse. You kids, share it to your parents and say, hey, you might want to check this out. You guys are a little emotional, and you can have a little fun with it. But really what we want to do is we want to talk about how do we navigate our emotions. I know many of you guys have all sorts of ways that you're looking to get at this. You don't want your emotions to be something that put you at a disadvantage at work, within your families and all these things. So let's share some good information and grow together. And please, check me out on Twitter, on Instagram, on Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook. I love social media. I have all different content in all those different places. Also, my website, danielfusco.com, has all sorts of great resources for you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless you guys today.